Magandang hapon, Ian. Batiin mo muna ang ating mga tagapanood.
Hello po sa mga tagapanood natin sa Tatak UPLB. I am glad to be here and so honored then. No, thank you UPLB and College of DevCom.
Paano ka napunta sa UPLB at bakit DevCom ang pinili mo na kurso?
Dati pangarap ko lang talaga mag-UP eh. Then feeling mo na kaya ko. Ang nangyari noon, parang nagkaroon kasi ng review sa school namin before. Back then, si Mayor Bem ay nag-invite sa UP Los Baños na baka naman meron makatulong sa amin na makapag-send ng mga scholars sa UP. Kasi sabi niya nga na marami namang magagaling na mga estudyante sa Libon. Pero ang challenge is how to pass the UPCAT usually kasi mahirap yun. No? So nakipag-partner yung local government namin sa UPLB Ugnay ng Pahinungod to come up with affirmative action program. So there, nag-review kami for 2 weeks para mag-exam sa UPCAT and then sa ibang universities. So when I took the exam, parang sabi ko, okay, after ng exam, uwi na, ganun. Tapos biglang February, the next year, pumasa nga kami. So I was like, oh my God. Pero yung, sobrang tuwang-tuwa kami nun. Tapos, hindi ako pumasa actually doon sa choices ko na courses. DPWAS ako nun. Tapos, hindi ko alam doon na kapag DPWAS ka pala, i-reply mo doon sa reply slip kung ano yung gusto mong course. Ang nilagay ko pa din, DPWAS. So, wala kasi sa amin nag-guide doon eh. Ang nangyari, napunta ako sa vet. Nag-pre-vet ako nung pumasok ko. And after a year, I shifted to DevCom. Nung una kasi, parang tinitingnan ko din yung courses sa vet. Parang sabi ko, parang hindi ko kaya kasi it's highly technical eh. Kung tinuloy ko yung first choice ko, dapat com arts ako. Doon sa choices ko ng kung mag-com arts ako or mag-devcom ako, I actually asked. Pahinungod faculty din siya eh, si Ma'am Pam Custodio. Sabi ko, Ma'am Pam, ano po yung pinagkaiba ng com arts sa devcom? So sabi niya, well, com arts is communication for the arts, while devcom is communication for development. So parang ako naman, sabi ko, ano bang gusto ko? Do I like to communicate for the arts or for development? Ay, mas gusto ko yung development. So sige, magde-devcom ako. Kaya ako napuntang devcom and so far, no regret. It's one of the best choices I did when I was in college.
People are asking madalas, ano nga ba ang DevCom? Ano yung ina-answer mo sa kanila?
What I tell people is we are communicating for development. We use development communication strategies and media to help people help themselves. So yun yung pinaka core ng DevCom, to give voice to the marginalized. So yun, that's why feeling ko working in the local government is a very DevCom job.
How's your normal day nung estudyante ka?
Ako kasi ay dormer from the very start. Although yung last year ko, extended ako noon, nag-apartment na ako eh. Hindi talaga ako morning person. I usually avoid 8 a.m. classes or 7 a.m. Sobrang pabor sa akin yung mga 10 a.m. mga ganun. Ayun, syempre, pagkagising, breakfast, papasok na sa klase or kung may exam, magre-review muna bago pumasok. I have an organization sa DevCom. I'm a member of UP Alliance of Development Communication Students. So, tambay sa tambayan, no? And then minsan kakain kasama yung mga orgmates, yung mga barkada, no? Inom minsan. Pero hindi naman yung sobra-sobra. Tamang fun lang, no? Tamang inom lalo kapag after exam or after ng event sa org.
So if you would describe yung pinaka-student life mo, how would you describe?
Sa tingin ko naman balance. I'm the first UP alumni sa family namin. So parang sabi ko kailangan kong ayusin yung pag-aaral sa UPLB. Kailangan makapagtapos ako. Tapos kami din kasi yung parang first batch ng scholars ng LGU Libon. So parang we have to set benchmark
Standard.
na ito yung first scholars. Oo, parang gano'n na standard na scholar, nakagraduate siya, tapos nagtrabaho sa LG, yung mga ganun. So we have to really follow yung kung ano yung nakaset sa amin. Medyo pressure din siya sa amin, pero okay lang. Bigla kang papatanong na kaya ko bang gumraduate dito? Sa tingin ko naging balance naman yung UP student life ko, no? Wala naman akong nabagsak na subject. I had an organization. I learned a lot from ads, no? Kasi marami din ako natutunan na skills na hindi ko natutunan sa classroom. Yung struggles din talaga ang dami, no? Sa tingin ko hindi lang naman yung academic struggles kasi that's given if we are studying in UP, no? So sa tingin ko kasi sa akin yung yung financial struggles when I was still studying in UP, no? Kasi my mom is a homemaker, my father is a farmer. So hindi siya naging madali yung finances when we were studying tayo sa UP, no? Dun sa mga naging scholars namin dito, we are having parang upka trip, no? We are telling them na Actually, yung finances, nagagawa niya ng paraan eh. So, parang, kasi kami, we are a testament to that. Yun nga, ang sabi namin na, kung mag-aaral ka lang din naman, gagastos lang din naman eh. Pumasa ka na ng UP, ba't di ka patutuloy? It's a UP diploma after all.
What's your first job? Can you tell us your story about that?
Actually, yung first job ko is we were required to for a scholarship bond. So we have to stay for a year sa local government. So ang idea nun, during that time, our mayor was Mayor Agnes Bem Di Coco. Graduate din kasi siya ng UP sa Diliman, no? Accountancy siya. Tapos ang gusto niya talaga mangyari ay parang to have Libongenyo UP graduates na she knows na deserving kasi marami naman talagang mga nasa barangay high schools na smart pero wala lang opportunity to get to UP, no? So, kaya siya nagpa-review. So, pero ang kapalit nun, kailangan for a year, magsiserve ka. Ang idea is lahat ng UP scholars magsa-start sa planning office. Kasi that's the brain of the local government, no? So, doon magsisimula yung lahat ng priority programs, yung mga ganon. I was an economic researcher. Parang nag-promote ng content to planning officer, no? Doon ko mas naintindihan yung iba't ibang sektor, gaano ka-importante yung pagpaplano. So, gaano ka-critical yung may maayos na plano for the local government at gaano din ka-critical yung may sustainability plan yung munisipyo nyo. Kasi it will guide you across terms, eh. Naka-designate din sa planning office yung disaster risk reduction and management unit pa that time. Kami na din yung nag-manage ng typhoon information warning, mga ganyan. Nung mandatory na yung pag-create ng municipal DRM office, ako yung nakita nila na i-appoint doon. Ako lang yung fit for the position that time. Meron akong eligibility and then I already had experience with DRRM. Pero pinag-isipan ko din yun. Gusto ko din talaga mag-masters, but it didn't happen, no? I decided to stay. Pero parang sabi ko nun sa sarili ko, parang I would also like to situate where DevCom is in disaster risk reduction. So yun yung challenge ko sa sarili ko.
I mean, last year actually it started na marami talagang disasters na pumasok sa ating bansa. So how did your team handle yung ganung mga disaster and problems na you faced during that time?
May problema, no? Ay, lalo when we started with pandemic, no? So kagulo talaga lahat. When your objectives are clear with you, you find ways on how you can do those. Sa tingin ko, naging effective yung ginawa namin sa Libon na before mag-start yung lockdown sa Manila, ang ginawa namin, we set checkpoint sa mga boundaries namin para ma-prevent namin yung pagpasok ng mga tao basta-basta. March, nag-start yun, no? October kami nagkaroon ng first case ng COVID. At some point, success na namin yun, no? Kasi medyo na-extend namin yung pagpasok nung COVID-19 sa bayan namin. Well, during the kasagsagan ng ECQ and ECQ, sobrang gulo din talaga. Yung mga protocols, no, na, I mean, hindi pa kasi clear noon that time. Ako, feeling ko kasi that nagsisurface talaga yung pagiging communicator ko doon sa ganon. So, we really set protocols para klaro. Halimbawa, ito yung gagawin kapag may mga umuwi, kapag may test, kapag walang test. Gumawa ng mga note chart or mga instructions, infographics. It's very important that people ay mayroong alam sa kung ano yung gagawin, ano yung mangyayari. We really do consultations, lalong-lalo na sa mga barangay captains. Sobrang stressful during the pandemic. Namin, Diyos ko Lord, parang binusa sa atin yung yung trabaho, pero sige lang, okay lang. Kasi alam mong nakakatulong ka eh. Alam mong pag mas maayos yung pagpapatakbo, mas safe din yung mga tao. It was really challenging for us. Siguro psychologically din kasi namumura kami, iniiyakan kami, sinisigawan na kami. Kasi nga parang kung pabago-bago ho yung decision ng National IATF, wala kaming magagawa. We have to obey, yung mga ganon. So we also have to explain. Kailangan ko din sabihin yung mga staff ko na ganito yung pagpapaliwanag ha. Kailangan natin yun ipaintindi sa mga tao. Aside from the pandemic, sabayan pa siya ng yung sunod-sunod na bagyo. Diyos ko, sabi ko, ano ba yan? Within 1 month, tatlong bagyo, yung isa super typhoon pa, no? So parang sabi ko, hindi ko na alam kung ano yung gagawin, pero sige lang, laban lang. But anyways, hindi ko rin alam kung paano namin na-survive yon. Well, zero casualty kami for the 3 typhoons, no? So that's one thing we can be happy about. Sa tingin ko, when it comes to typhoon operations, it makes things easier kapag informed yung mga tao. We have this information warning system that we call Project Ligtas, which we have been using for almost 7 years now, and I've shared this Pag-asa, no, dun sa webinar ng Pag-asa, kasi ang application na yon ay ginawa namin para malaman namin kung gaano kalayo sa amin yung bagyo at kailan siya pinakamalapit at makakaapekto sa amin. So that's what we tried to do. I also partnered with fellow UPLB alumni. Kasi nakatrabaho ko siya. BS Chem siya, si Abraham Shanoya. He's now in UP Manila studying yung medicine. Challenges, madami. Budget, manpower. Pero ano naman parang we just make use of what we have. I think yun din yung natutunan sa UPLB when I was studying. We have very limited things. Minsan, we just have to make sure of what we have. Not necessarily na, alam mo yun, parang dapat ganito lang lagi. Yun nga, parang sabi natin, we have different bests every day. Parang ganun. So, minsan, yung best mo dati, na ganito kataas, yung best mo ngayon, ganito lang. Pero, you still tried your best. So, it's okay. Perhaps you have to cut yourself some slack because napapagod din tayo, no? Tao lang din tayo. So, basta you always strive to do your best in whatever you do, okay na muna yun.
So, how did UPLB help po sa career nyo?
Definitely, nakatulong UPLB, no? Siguro training pa lang on yung personality development mo sa UP, no? You really become confident, not because you're good, but because alam mong gusto mong tumulong, ganon. Kasi kapag gusto mong tumulong, hahanap ka ng paraan kung paano ka mas makakatulong. You will find ways on how you make yourself useful. So I think for COVID response or Typhoon Ops, I think I just found my strengths that I developed in UP, and then parang na-enhance ko lang siya when I worked in the local government. I mean, being able to work with groups, it's very important. That's one thing I learned in DevCom. Kasi ganun sa amin parang bihira yung individual na trabaho. Tapos siguro yung network, I can contact people outside Libon to help us. Pahinungod is one. Sir Glenn, sina Director Limbay, sina Sir Romel. Yan, mga laging sumusuporta sa Libon. Kasi nila kami, parang estudyante nila kami before when we had our affirmative action program. So, yung lessons din na matutunan ko sa UP. Also, yung municipal health officer namin ngayon, yung OIC, is also a UPLB graduate, si Dr. Danny Silutan. I think agribusiness siya from College of Economics and Management. No? So actually madami din kami kasi dito sa madami na kaming UPLB graduates dito sa Libon. Siguro kami 7 na graduates na nagtatrabaho ngayon sa LGU, and this was because of the affirmative action program na partnership ng LGU Libon and UPLB Ugnayan ng Pahinungod.
What can other UPLB alumni, parang how can they help dun sa mga DRRM, hindi lang po sa inyong province or sa inyong town, but even sa iba?
Ang maganda kasi sa DRR is it cuts across sectors. It's multi-sector. DRR is also in health, DRR is in education, DRR is in social welfare, DRR is in peace and order, yung mga ganon. So malawak siya. So if you are involved in those sectors, you just help people recover faster. Yung mga ganun, may ganun objective lang. And then if we can do more studies na local government based, it can really help. And of course, syempre thankful tayo sa mga tumutulong kapag after ng bagyo, yung mga relief and yung mga response activities ng UPLB. But of course, it's more important if we work on prevention and mitigation. Siguro mas papakiusap ko lang is siguro sa faculty natin and other alumni who would like to link with people in the grassroots, please do work more with people in the local governments. Nandun yung action Yes, it's very important na yung mga graduates natin ay nandun din sa mga national government agencies. Pero gusto ko lang din sabihin na we also need the best people to be on the ground. Kasi medyo mahirap yung masyadong maganda yung policies natin Pero kung yung bureaucracia mo sa baba ay hindi technically adept or walang kakayanan na i-implement yung mga gusto mong mangyari, wala ring mangyayari. You won't achieve your development goals. Maganda magtrabaho sa baba because it's really challenging. You will never run out of lessons. I mean, I can do something about it. We find the silver lining on how we can help. Yun talagang dun ako lagi humuhugot. The fight never stops. Sobrang daming kailangan i-address and you're part of the solution. So at least if you can address just one little problem or concern, do it. It will help the whole system.
Ayun. So are there any things you also would want to say sa ating mga estudyante na DevCom, especially itong mga freshies?
For our freshmen, ang akin lang is learn what you can learn from the university, no? Pero wag niyong ikahon, explore outside. Mas marami kang matututunan sa labas. Since kayo ay nasa inyong respective municipalities, perhaps you can use your local bits as topics. For example, for your new story, for your feature story, your thesis.
Can you hear from you po yung version ng Tatak UPLB shoutout?
Ako po, si Ian James Secillano, Tatak UPLB ako.